Alright, here we go. And okay, right off the bat, decent shop. Torch of Foresight and a Circle of Telepathy. Angelica opting to take the Torch of Foresight, whereas we're seeing Ingnon go for the Telepathy, and Mudjo also go for the Telepathy. Oh, but yeah, Mudjo kind of putting himself in a tough position there. Not gonna be able to power through there very easily. Okay, but Mudjo looks like looks like he's about to hit his 1-2. Right behind Ingnon. And Angelica trailing the pack right here. About to hit his 1-2 as well. Finding a basic torch in that shop. A telepathy letting him see that the exits are right there. Gonna skip, or wait, did he pick up the freeze scroll from there? I think he picked up the freeze spell from there, rather. Oh, but Ingnon actually being the last one to make it to 1-3, so trailing the pack here. I didn't quite spot between Mudjo and Angelica who was the first to make it to 1-3. But yeah, I'll definitely make sure to catch you which of the three here is the first to make it to 1-4. Which it might be Ingnon if he takes that Shrine of Rhythm. I think he's going. Nope, he's bombing for the heart transplant. Oh, and Angelica losing his potion to this Red Dragon. Mudjo going down to a missed beat, I think. And it looks like it might be Angelica being the first to advance to his first boss, but it's really close here. Lots of cleanup needs to be done to reach that exit. Ingnon going out of his way to check this chest. Angelica going back to shop, so Ingnon is the first down to death metal. With that heart transplant, gonna have a pretty, well, relatively easy time. But that's only if he doesn't mess up the bomb strat. Time's running out, and he steps on gold! Ingnon goes down with a heart transplant active! But Angelica goes down in the fight as well! Oh man, what a crazy seed so far. 1-3 potion. Every single racer immediately losing that potion. And see, that's the thing, like, while heart transplant does give you a lot of safety with respect to death metal, if you try and just wing the fight, you're still gonna run into some problems very often. And even with heart transplant active, you still should be going for that safe, fast kill approach, so that you know exactly what's going to happen. If you just try and wing it like Ingnon did, sometimes the unexpected happens, and then you have to stop and think, and then you start to notice that transplant timer is running down, and then you panic, and that's all there is to it. But ooh, Ingnon going out of his way to check a shop that apparently no one else has. Or no, everyone else has been checking the purple chest in there for that free spell, but Ingnon going for the Ring of Peace instead. Gonna make this zone 1-3 a lot easier for him. Could should definitely getting monkeyed though, and potion saving him, but still panicking. But yeah, that Ring of Peace, huge, generating a glass shrine over there. Very useful thing to find. And okay, Angelica back onto his death metal. Getting a little wild here. But bad gold placement forces him to bail out of the quick kill strat at the last second. Bombs himself. Potion saves him, but he still dies to a missed beat. So, not gonna pull ahead here. Ingnon still holding on to his lead for the time. And despite us having some of our highest ranked players here, we're halfway through this run, and no one's gotten to Zone 2 yet. That's Coda for you. So Inknon knows that Ring of Peace is there. Gonna go back for it. Oh, nope, going back for the freeze spell this time. Okay, and let's see, we've got... Oh, Joe is on to death metal, going for the fight, wrangling the ghosts. Taking a little while, but does get it all together. Oh, Joe could take the lead here. He's gonna do it. Joe, the first on to Zone 2 here, and with that, he just springs ahead from last to first in this race, and immediately jumps on wall gold. There's not too many more stereotypical ways to die on Coda than that. And then going down to that same white monkey. That white monkey is proving a real thorn in all the racers' sides. Angelica finishing off death metal and taking the second place position from Inknon here, dodging to the same wall gold Joe just like do. Oh my lord! And this is a really critical position because Inknon is on 4 points and Angelica's on 2. If Angelica can make it back and take the lead away from Mudjo, then we have a tie situation. Inknon, if he wants to be guaranteed a spot in the finals, he needs to not only reach 2-1, he needs to make it to 2-2. And if he makes it to 2-1, we'll see if that same wall gold claims him like it's claimed to the other racers. Mudjo just kind of locking up there, just sitting and burning beats, losing both his potion and his life. But Angelica here, looking to get back to his death metal. I'm gonna go back for the freeze. Yeah, okay. I think I see why he's going for this freeze. He wants to use that freeze for an easier death metal, most likely. But if he's gonna do that, he needs to survive the survive 3-1-3, which has been proving very difficult for these racers so far. Squeezing his way down to his 1-3. Angelica fighting death metal again. Much better gold placement this time. Not gonna run into gold piles. And done with death metal. Inknon taking Shrine of Rhythm this time around. I think that's a very wise decision. But his choice of strats here, not so much. And he goes down, and there's only a minute and a half left. I'm not sure he can do it, but I mean, that is a 1-3 Shrine of Rhythm. He does pretty much skip 1-3 in its entirety. So, there is a hope. There's a thin sliver of hope for Inknon to pull back from this and secure at least 1 point for this round. Angelica, meanwhile, on to 2-2. So, taking the lead away from Mudjo, getting those 2 points. And that's exactly what he needs in this situation. Inknon going for that freeze spell again, but yeah, I don't know that he really has time to be making these side trips. He's down to less than a minute left, and he's got to make it to 2-2. And he does to a missed beat. That's going to be it. He does not have time to reach 2-2 at this point. And meanwhile, Angelica already on to Coral Riff, most definitely securing those 2 points from this round. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie situation. Because that is going to put Angelica and Inknon at 4. Aquacats is also currently at 4. We'll see what the last round leaves us at, though. Mudjo looking to maybe snag a death metal kill, not quite managing it. And Angelica maybe can squeeze into 3-2 at the last second here. Could maybe do it with that fireball. Not quite. That's time. That's gonna be GG Angelica, taking it with a 3-1 run. All right, and so we've got one more race in these semifinal matches to do. I'll go get set up for it.